Okay, Vicky, we are like now. I'm going to make you host, and after that, you can make me co-host.
Will do.
I'm sorry. Okay, you are host now.
Okay, I just made you a co-host.
Yeah, thank you.
Very, very welcome.
Have a great session.
Thanks so much. And I always introduce all of, the TAs. So I'll do a quick intro to you, and I'll just let you hang out in the background and do your thing.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for that.
Hi, Linda.
I'm the first one on?
You are! Woohoo! Yes, you win the prize.
And I was just looking around and stuff. I live in Guam, and it is 6 o'clock here in the morning. So
okay, early bird. Well, I'm so glad you joined us.
Yes, I love your teachings.
Oh, thank you. So, Linda, I think you've recently moved to
Yes,
Guam.
I
Is
did.
that right?
Yeah.
Right, because I think I had you in my intro to Google Apps class, and when we were working with, I was showing you the Google Earth application.
Yeah, yes.
We took a look at the town that you're moving to. I'll never forget that. I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yes,
so how's it working out there for you?
It's totally different from the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
Everything over here is slow and standing in line.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, slow can be nice, though.
I know, but being in the mainland, everything is hurry up, wait,
Yeah.
Here it's like, whatever.
It does. It takes getting used to. It really does.
Yeah, it does. And they probably say, well, she's probably from the mainland. That's why she's like, because everywhere I go, you have to stand in line. I'm like, oh my God.
You're queuing up. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you joined us today. So it's good to quote unquote see you. I'm going to check in quickly with everybody. Joanne, how are you doing? There's Joanne. Iris is Joanne.
Iris. I'm fine.
Hello. I know there's some feedback, Joanne. You're not logged in more than once. Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right. We'll see what's happening there. We have Iris. Hi, Iris. We have two Lindas, Linda W and Linda.
Hi, Bear. This is the other Linda.
The other Linda. Linda W and the other Linda. How's that?
Okay.
That's good. A good name, Linda.
You have two Joannes too.
Oh, we do. Look at that.
I thought you were talking to me. I hadn't renamed myself. I'd had surgery a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just recovering.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here today.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, all right.
Back, Joanne.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Vicki.
Hi, Larita. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a wonderful Saturday.
I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, well.
Who needs help with something? Anybody?
No.
Iris, are you okay there?
I am.
Okay.
You can hear me. Okay. I should mute myself. Okay.
And by the way, today, folks, if anybody would like to install the TikTok app, now as we're just introducing ourselves and kind of getting, class slowly started, feel free to install the TikTok app on your device, whether it's a phone, Android, iPhone, tablet. And let me go ahead and just very briefly share my screen because I want to show you.
Can you do it on the computer?
You can do it on the computer. Yes, you can either, if you can go to the TikTok.com website, but there aren't as many things you can do, but you can install TikTok, the app, on your desktop. And for those of you who are going and installing it on your device today, let me just share something really quickly. What you'll do is you'll go to either the Google Play Store if you're on an Android, or you'll go to the App Store if you're on, for example, a smartphone, an iPhone or an iPad, and you'll search for TikTok in the App Store. And just be careful because what you're seeing up top, what I'm circling around with my very purple pointer, this is an example of an ad. Now, these say update because I already have TikTok loaded on my phone. I just took a snapshot on my phone screen, but you want to install the actual app, which will look like this. It won't have ad over here. So feel free to install the app, whether it's on your phone, tablet, your PC, and follow along with us. It's an option. I'm going to talk about setting up your account as well. I just like to show this so that folks can see what it looks like. So
I'm not seeing your screen. I'm seeing you.
You're not seeing my screen. Okay.
You in the spotlight.
Okay. Is anybody else not seeing my screen?
Vicky?
I'm not.
Okay.
not. I see you, but I don't see
Okay.
I don't see the screen that you're trying to show us.
Okay. I'll do it another way. Nancy, did you have something you wanted to?
Yeah, while screen sharing, it was showing your Zoom meeting only,
Okay.
not the screen you were trying to show.
Okay. I'll go ahead. There's another way that I'll share it. Let me just do this really quickly.
Don't forget to record.
Oh, that's right. Are we not recording? All right. So hopefully, can everybody see this now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
My apologies. So this is what I was trying to show you. I have two different ways sometimes that I share my screen. So hopefully this is what it looks like, the app, when you go to one of the app stores, whether it's the Play Store or the App Store. And this is optional. If you don't want to, you don't have to install this today. It's just for those folks who are interested in installing TikTok and kind of following along with me. This is entirely up to you. So I just wanted to give a quick screen share. I'll come back to this, but I just wanted folks to see the difference between what an ad looks like and what the actual app looks like. And it's called TikTok.
Okay.
So let me just stop sharing for a moment, and then I'll go back. And just out of curiosity, anybody actually been using TikTok or been on it at all? No? Okay. Just curious.
I've been on it before.
Okay, you have.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So maybe you're here just to find out a little bit more about how do we really use this? Like what is this all about? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen. And let's go back. And we'll start here with TikTok. Welcome, everyone. I'm Vicki, your Get Set Up Guide. And today I also have Nancy with our tech support, our Get Set Up tech support team. Nancy's going to be monitoring the chat and helping out in case anybody has any technical issues, let us know. Today, I want to make this as interactive as possible. If you have any questions, feel free to just unmute yourself. You can do the virtual raise hand if you're comfortable with that, or just put your question in the chat and we'll both be monitoring it. So ask away. This class is for you. Just a little bit about me, for those of you who haven't met me before. I'm calling in from San Jose, California. It's in good old Northern California in the heart of Silicon Valley. I did work in high tech for 30 plus years, doing a number of different things. I've done technical support, lots of technical training, instructional design. I've taught students from around the world. I've taught folks who are very technical, but I've also taught folks who are maybe like yourselves, just really starting to dip their toes into this world of technology. And for me, being a guide with Get Set Up lets me do what I really love, and that's to educate folks about technology. So just a little bit about me. We're a learning organization here at Get Set Up. Ideally, we love it when folks turn on their cameras. It's just fun to see each other. It's more interactive, but honestly, I leave that up to you. Not everybody feels comfortable being on camera, so your choice. We are recording today's class, and if you would like a copy of that recording, you can always email us at help@getsetup.io. We do have folks joining us via live stream today. Welcome. Glad you joined us. You can see and hear everything we're doing today, but I always recommend that folks go onto our getsetup.io website and register for classes. That way you can fully participate with us. And finally, Get Set Up, as I mentioned, is a training organization. Guides are not paid to promote any products or services. I'm not being paid to promote, TikTok. It's all about the training for us at Get Set Up. We offer classes, interest groups, social hours, 7 days a week. We are now live in the US, the UK, India. We have Australia, New Zealand, and we're going to be bringing Singapore on board soon. So we literally have 24/7 coverage, which I think is pretty amazing. And for people who have taken my classes before, I always joke that if you're an insomniac and you're up at 2 in the morning wandering around the house, if you log on to Get Set Up, there will be something for you to watch or to participate in. And for those of you maybe who've been taking classes with us, interest groups, social hours, and you're really enjoying yourself, maybe you're interested in hosting an interest group or social hour. If you're passionate about something, would really like to share it, let us know, reach out to us and tell us. We love to pull in our community members. It's so much fun. And also, if you're enjoying the classes, interest groups, social hours that you've been taking with us, share the love. We always say share the learning. We've made it much easier. Some of you may have noticed that we've recently updated our website over the past month or so. And when you register for a class, we've made it very easy to tell others about your class, share the information. So if you think there are other people who would enjoy taking classes with us, let them know, please. So today we're going to talk a little bit about, what is TikTok and who uses it. I have a feeling a lot of folks who are in class today are just curious about, who's using it. Maybe you have younger family members, grandkids, kids who are on TikTok, and you're like, what is this? People keep talking about it. Very briefly, we're going to talk a little bit about how you set up your TikTok account if you would like to install it on your device. I'm going to show you how to navigate through the app. Also, how do you view videos? How do you record your own video? And as well as this thing called TikTok challenges. What is it? How do you even participate in one? And what I love it is for those of you who are attending today, feel free to hop into the chat window and let me know what you're looking to get out of today's class. Are you just hoping to learn what the app is all about? Would you like to be able to use it? Maybe pick up some new tips. So feel free to hop onto the chat and let me know what you're looking for.
I have no idea what it is, and I want to know what it is. I have
Okay, got it. Anybody else? I have a feeling there are a number of folks. Shirley, how about you? Have you been on TikTok?
I was just putting in, I just wanted to learn a little bit more about it, and I want to learn how to use it.
Oh,
yes.
You have come to the right place. And this is going to be a lot of fun too. There's a lot of laughs and giggles. So, you know.
I just installed it and I got it hung up already, gave me a name and everything. So quick.
Yeah. So it's fun. If nothing else, let's giggle today. So let's talk a little bit about what is TikTok. It's often referred to as what we call short form video entertainment. What does that mean? So TikTok is this app that allows users to very easily view, create, and share short videos. So videos are less than 1 minute long. It's all about the entertainment, but also about branding. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So it enables folks to watch these short videos that are less than 1 minute. The videos, typically, they're very personalized, they're quirky. Most of them you're going to find are very funny. There's a lot of, lip syncing, dancing, comedy, fitness, there's pranks, and something called challenges. Now, there are also more serious videos out there as well. People share personal stories about themselves. And so there's that side of it as well. It's a free app. It runs on your phone, tablets, laptops, PCs, and it's exploded in popularity in the past few years because of its ease of use for making and sharing videos. And I get a lot of questions, especially from folks our age. It's like, well, why would you use this? And it's not just for ourselves, but you need to think about who else is using it. And it's really a different way of interacting. And let's talk about who uses TikTok. So this should be no shocker. It's primarily by the under 50, used by the under 50 population. I found a statistic just a few weeks ago that 70% of users are between the ages of 13 and 24. Well, honestly, I'm not sure about that statistic because I've been finding that more older adults our age are starting to post videos as well. And there are plenty of people in their 30s and 40s that I see posting videos out there. So, this will give you an idea that the bulk of users are probably under 50 right now, but you may see that shifting because I've seen older adults getting out there more and more. So obviously it's individuals like us who are watching videos, putting videos out there, but there are many companies, including Get Set Up, who are advertising using TikTok as a way to promote their brand. So maybe you're a fitness coach, then you're a personal trainer, you're using TikTok to sort of put yourself out there, what you do, short videos, kind of hook people, or maybe you're a large company that's doing putting videos out there with, promoting your brand, because there is a huge population that watches TikTok that you'll be able to reach. And Sylvia, question, can I answer for you?
Yes. Does the app require permissions? And if it does, what permissions does it require? I am always a little there are so many of these free apps, but safety is my concern, and I always wonder. Sometimes they require so many permissions that I think they have no business doing, and I'm wondering if they gimmick to collect, personal information or whatever. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just wondering.
No, and thanks for
Thank
that
you.
question. That's a very valid question. So first of all, when we talk about permissions, very often when you load an app, and it depends what kind of app it is, if you're going to be creating videos, TikTok's going to ask you access to your camera, access to your microphone. And so it's really up to you. If you're going to be creating videos, you're going to really need to give the TikTok app certain permissions. If you're just going to be viewing, you can decide, no, you don't need access to my, to my photos. You don't need access to my microphone. So that's for you to choose when you're setting up the TikTok app. But great question. I also get questions about, collecting data. First of all, apps have been collecting data about you for years. So you need to know that. Also, some of you may have heard this whole, hullabaloo with the previous administration about stopping TikTok from being able to be used in the US. So because, TikTok is a Chinese company. People were nervous about, are they collecting information about US citizens? And so in January, I believe it was January, the US and the company that owns TikTok, they came to an agreement. So the US now owns a part of TikTok, and any of the data that is collected from US users is maintained on a server that's physically held in the US and is monitored by the US. So there is data that's being collected. All apps, are collecting data, but that data stays within the US on a US server, and it's monitored by people in the US. So I'm hoping that I answered that question, probably more than you needed.
Yes.
But
well, the things that I'm very concerned with, sometimes I feel that it wasn't anything that had anything to do with what they were providing, is many times they want your location and your contacts. And I'm very leery of that.
Right. And and we talked a little bit about the installation, because I'm going to get to that in just a moment when we talk about your setting up your account.
That sounds like a scam though, doesn't it?
I'm sorry?
That sounds like a scam though, doesn't it?
If it needs your contact, you don't need to have contacts, but when you do install TikTok, when you set up your profile, and we talked a little bit about the installation, you can just install it as an app. And then when we talk about creating your account, when you first create an account, it's going to ask you, well, do you want to use your phone number or email? If you have a Facebook account or a Google account, you can use those credentials to create your account. The other pieces of information it'll ask you for is it requires your birth date, and you need to provide that because you have to be 13 years old to create a TikTok account. And also it's going to ask for your location. I believe it's like your country. And I created my TikTok account a while ago, so I don't actually remember. If somebody is just setting up their account now, feel free to shout out what it's doing. And the reason why it asks for your location, because this is a global app. People are using this around the world. And when you provide your country, it will start serving up videos in your language. Then you can always change your language. So those are some of the reasons why it's asking for that information. And I'll put it out there too. If you are not comfortable providing that information, you can always go to the TikTok.com website and you can just view videos from there. If that's really all you want to do, you're like, I'm not setting up an account, I don't feel comfortable, then don't. Go to their website and you can view videos from their website. You can't create videos or do a few other things, but you can at least be entertained and view the videos. So great questions. And let me know if you have any more about that. These are really important questions. All right.
I'm
Let's
sorry to interrupt, but could you
Sure.
go back to the installation, please? And
Of course, yeah.
I kind of missed some of that.
Do you want this one or the one before?
The one before.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I went to the App Store and I just searched on TikTok, and I purposely took a screenshot of this because you'll see some of what just returns when you search for TikTok. These are ads. So you want to not install this. You'll want to install something that looks like this. It'll say the word install. I just took a screenshot on my phone. I already have TikTok installed, so it's not going to install it again. And so hopefully.
So it has the word install on it?
Yeah, it should not update. I've already installed it. Or get, it may have the word get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. So I'm just going to keep moving. Is that okay?
That's fine. Thank you very much.
So that's creating your account. Let's actually talk about basic navigation. So what I'm going to do is I have, let me just make sure my phone, yeah, come back here. I've been sharing my phone. Let's share this over here, just so that you can see me navigating. So this is my TikTok icon on my phone. I've installed it. Let me tap on that to open. When you first open up the app, it's going to start playing videos for you. And what I did was I tapped on my screen to stop the video from playing. If I tap on it again, it starts playing again. I'm going to tap again to stop the playing. So when you first open up the app, it will start playing videos for you. You're on the main home screen. And again, just tapping to stop the play, tapping again to resume. That's as easy as it is. And what I want to do is I'll be taking you through all these different screens, and the way that you'll access them is at the bottom of my phone screen. You'll see there's a home icon, discover, plus, inbox, and me. And so we'll be talking about all of these. I just wanted to give a screenshot of this. And by the way, what you're looking at here on the right-hand side, this is a video. This guy is very funny. He works in a store. In this particular video, he likes to make videos of stupid things that customers say. So this particular video was him making fun of customers saying, "Can you just check in the back?" And of course, his video, which was very funny, is, "What do you think is in the back? Do you think there are elves in the back?" You know, it's very, very entertaining. So this is one of the reason why I watch TikTok. If I need a 5-minute, 10-minute comedy break, this is what I do. I watch these, short videos. You just get really sucked in. Let's talk a little bit about viewing videos. What can you do? So when I opened up the TikTok app, I am viewing the video, which starts to play. Tapping your screen stops. Also, what I'm doing is I'm taking my finger and I'm swiping up. And that brings me to the next video. And you simply keep swiping up. And then, I'm just tapping to start. So you can swipe up and then swipe down to move back on the videos that you saw before. So that's how you're going to navigate the different videos. Keep swiping up. And also, I'm going to let you know, TikTok does screen videos for nudity, violence, anything that promotes self-hurt, bad language. But that said, in terms of language, I still find some foul language that's being, offered up in some of these videos. If it's something that you don't like, swipe up, just bypass the video. If you're like, oh, not for me, that's what I do. I feel like I don't need that in my life. Now, as you're watching a video, there are different things that you can do. So let's look at the right-hand side of this video there, of my screen. There are a number of different icons that show up. The first icon that has this little plus sign, if you tap on that, what it means is you're now following this artist, if you will, this video content creator. And so when you start to follow someone, TikTok is going to then feed you any new video that they've created. So
what you first tapped on, was it for you at the top?
Yes. Thank you for that, Cease. So at the very top here, this is where I'm circling around my little purple pointer. You'll see For You, and to the left of that, Following. Now, For You, by default, when you open up the TikTok app, it always starts on the home page in the For You tab. And it's going to start serving up videos, especially when you first start using it. You're going to get all different kinds of videos. Now, as you start watching videos, maybe you watch one to the very end, maybe you're swiping through videos that really are of no interest to you, TikTok is remembering your viewing preferences. Also, if you start to follow certain artists, it's going to remember that too. So any artist that you've followed, whenever they have put out a new video, and sometimes artists are putting out videos at least once a day, those videos will show up in this Following tab. So if I tap on Following, these are, I'm just going to keep, so as I've been following people, their videos, anytime they have a new video, it shows up in my Following tab. And this is how you can start to customize your viewing, customize which videos you like to see by following a video. You can always tap on the like. This is the heart over here. You can like a video. You can tap on right over here. This is the comments, the little white video that has the 3 dots. If you tap on the comments video, what it does is first of all, it shows you can scroll through. I'm just taking my finger and swiping up to see all of the different comments that have been left. You can also tap in Add Comment and add a comment of your own. And I'm just going to tap on the close button over here to close my comments. And I will say that as you start following people, as you start liking photos, adding comments, this type of behavior also gets picked up by TikTok, and they have this what's called an algorithm. It's just a fancy word for formula that starts to show them what you like to view, and they'll start to serve up over time more and more videos that are similar to videos you've already liked, commented on, or followed. And this video, this icon down here, when you tap on it, it will bring you to the artist's page where you can find out more information about them. And so this is what you can do when you are viewing videos. Anybody have any questions about that so far? No, we're good. Okay.
Do they save them? Is there a way you save the videos that you watched, or do they save them?
You can always find them in your following. You just may need to swipe down on those videos. Whoops. Yeah. And you can always find them. You just keep like swiping down until you can see them. And also, if there's a particular artist that you really like, you can always, I'm going to show you how you can search for that artist, and on their page, they will have all of their videos. So yeah, that's another way to do it.
The thing that you just pointed out right up above the me, what is that for?
Oh, sure. When you tap on that, it brings you to the artist's page. And if she's had any other videos, you can also, if you want to make your own video, you can use the same sound that this particular artist has used. So it brings you to a page and you can see the other videos they've made, as well as the what soundtrack they've used for their video. And if you're going to be making videos, this is something that may be useful to you. And so to navigate back, I'm just going to tap on this black arrow key over here. And now I'm back. And again, if I tap on For You, this is the home page. Swiping up just brings you to, and by the way, this over here, let me stop tapping for a moment. This is an example of a video that you may have seen the Nike logo there. This is an example of how Nike is putting out videos to promote their brands. So there are individuals that are putting out videos as well as companies. So people are asking, like, who uses this? A lot of people are using TikTok because it enables them to reach a huge audience. One more thing that I wanted to show you while you're watching a video, you can also share it with others. And that's what this white little arrow is, the little swishy arrow. If I tap on that white arrow, it allows me to share this video with any contacts that I've added to my TikTok app, or I can simply tap on SMS is text, by the way, email. Here are some of the other apps I'm using. I can put it on my Facebook page, use Messenger. I can simply tap on anything that I want. I can send it to someone, and then what they can do is view this video, and they don't have to be on TikTok either. So that is sharing. Let me know if you have any questions.
Excuse me, are those numbers underneath there the number of times, for example, that they've been seen or viewed or commented?
Yes, exactly. This is how many times this has been shared, how many likes it has, how many comments. So people are busy. If you're wondering, what do people do all day? They're on TikTok. They're watching TikTok, making comments. This is how people of younger generations interact, communicate. And I know for some of us of a certain age, we're still trying to wrap our brains around this. But this is what's happening in the world. So, you know, I know some of us are reluctant, but for those of you who are checking this out today, good for you. It is different. So thanks for being here. Navigation. Let's talk a little bit about the Discover page. So we talked about creating, I'm going the wrong way, viewing videos, Discover screen. I'm going to tap on the bottom of my screen down here, my phone screen. I'm going to tap on the Discover icon. It has that little magnifying glass. And this is where you can start searching on topics or something called hashtags. We'll get to that in a moment. If there's a particular artist that you're interested in, you can search for it right here. You can tap in the search field, and you can, anybody interested in travel. A lot of people love this for their quick recipes. Anything you can think about. There's fitness, there's makeup, there's health. There are a number of doctors who are on TikTok who are talking about specific topics, putting out promotional or just videos, educational videos, weight loss, just whatever you can think of, you can search for it. You can search on a name, you can search on a topic. This is how you're going to find videos that are of interest to you. Yeah, Sylvia, question. Oops, Sylvia, you're muted. You'll have to unmute yourself. I saw your little hand up. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I thought the videos were restricted to under 1 minute.
They are.
They are. And I don't, how can, there's not much that can be put into 1 minute, is there?
So think about who typically has been watching TikTok videos. These are very often people who are used to receiving information in quick sound bites. And by the way, Sylvia, up until fairly recently, TikTok videos were only, you could make them for 15 seconds. And so they've recently bumped that up to 60 seconds. And I wouldn't be surprised if they bump it up for more. But as you start watching these videos there, you're going to notice they're just these quick little 1 minute sound bites of information. They're humorous, they're funny. Sometimes people can't squeeze everything into one 60-second video. So they do a part 1 and a part 2. You'll see some of that as well. So I know you make a great point, but this is what TikTok is all about. So keep the questions coming. The other thing, I'm just going to tap on cancel because I want to get back to here. So trends and sounds. If I tap on sounds, TikTok started as a platform for sharing music. And so what you're seeing here under the sounds tab, these are all the different soundtracks that have been used to create videos so far on TikTok, some of the most popular ones. So you can scroll through and just, take a, listen to some of the soundtracks. If I tap on trends, what we're seeing here under trends, as I scroll through, this is something called challenges. And I'm going to talk about these in a little bit more detail. These are challenges that are put out by individuals, by companies, and their challenge is just what it sounds like. It's meant to be, hey, show me your best headstand. Or, it was Mother's Day, and maybe there were a couple of companies that put out challenges there, share your favorite Mother's Day story, or, how many of you can do a back bend that looks like this, just you name it. And what people do is then what you're seeing here, all these different videos, here's one for Mother's Day, they will then participate in the challenge and add their own video showing, sharing their own Mother's Day, favorite Mother's Day story, or sharing their own best headstand. And so that's what these challenges are. I'm going to come back to this in a moment. We'll take a look at challenges and talk a little bit more about them. But remember, Discover is where you're going to be searching on specific topics. And by the way, when I say hashtag, this is an example, dad jokes with the little pound sign. A hashtag is nothing more than a label. So when you're creating your own videos and posting them, you typically are going to assign a hashtag. For example, like dad jokes or Black Lives Matter or Mother's Day, just so that you can label your video and it will get picked up during searches. So that's a hashtag. I wanted to put that out there. Let's talk a little bit about creating your own TikTok video. It's a lot of fun. This is where you'll tap on the big plus sign over here. If I tap on that plus sign, and it brings me to, I'm in a selfie mode right now. If you wanted to make a video of something external, what you'll do is you'll tap on this flip icon in the upper right-hand corner of my screen. And now my camera is pointing out. And then tapping on that flip icon once more brings you back to selfie mode. And to record yourself, you're just going to tap once on the big red record button. You'll tap on it once and it's going to start recording, and you'll see the status bar going across. When you're done recording, you'll tap on the recording button again. That stops it. And at this point, you have some options. You can, if you don't like it, you're like, oh, this is terrible, just delete it. Or if you're like, no, I think this is good, let's move on. You can then tap on this red button with the check mark. If you tap on that, and by the way, there are effects here. I'm not going to get into this today because we don't have the time, but in addition to just recording a video, there are special effects that you can add. There's a lot of other things that you can be doing while you're recording your video. I just want to show you the basics. So I'm going to tap on this smaller red button. It has the check mark. It will now record over and over again. You can add music over here. If I tap on the music, I can select something in the back. You can hear the music going on in the background. I'm going to tap on the next button so that you don't have to keep hearing. It just loops your video over and over again. I added some music to the background. There are captions, there's text you can add, but I just wanted to keep it simple. When I tapped on next, it brings me to my posting screen. A number of different things you can do here. Describe your video. This is where you can put in a hashtag. I can do silly Saturday or any hashtag, any label that I want to put on my video. I can just enter in a description of, this is me doing a training video. Whatever you want to put in here, that's up to you. You can also tag friends if there are other people that were in the video along with you. You can tag them and put their names down so other people can see them. This is important. Who can watch this video down here? I'm going to tap on that because I want to show you. If you tap on everyone, and now what I've done is when I post this, it's posting it so everyone on TikTok can see it. If I tap on who can watch this video once more, I can just set it up so that only friends can see it. Maybe people that I've friended on TikTok, only they can see it. If I tap on only me, which is what I'm going to do today, I'm the only one that sees this video right now. You can repost it and put it out to the world, but when you're just starting, I'm just going to leave it as only me. You have some other options here when you're posting it. Do you want people to add comments? Duet and Stitch, these are other features that you can use if you want to set up side-by-side videos. This is what we call a duet. So sometimes you'll see when you're viewing videos, some people will have the original video running on one side, and then they're doing their own version of the video simultaneously. That's what Duet is. Stitching allows you to have other people grab your video and then stitch it together with one of their videos. So again, you have to have permission to do this from the author, the content creator. You can also save your videos that you create to your device. And finally, I'm going to post this. I can either save it in my drafts and post it later. I can tap on post, and you're going to see up here, it's just rendering my video. And once it's done rendering, it's uploaded it. Now, where do you find this video that's been uploaded? This is where you're going to go and tap on that me icon over here. The lower right-hand corner, if I tap on that me icon, this is my profile. I can always edit my profile, but there are these 3 icons over here. Right now, I'm sitting in my drafts, and I've saved a few of my videos in drafts. If I tap on the lock icon, what it will do is I have a number of different videos that I have posted. I've only posted them so I can see them. Nobody else can. And if I tap on the most recent, here I am. And then I just tapped on it to stop the recording, or stop the playing, I should say. And to get back to my profile, I simply tap on this arrow button right over there. Does anybody have any questions about the creating the video? I would suggest if this is something you're interested in, create some videos, make sure that when you post them, just set it up so that only you can view them. And then that way they're private. Nobody else can see them, and you could kind of get used to what does it take to put a video out there, because you never know. This is how people are expressing themselves. If they have something to say, they're making a video on TikTok and then just sharing it. Yeah, Shirley, question.
So you have to post it only to me to be able to preview it. There's no better you can preview.
Yeah, you can put it in drafts too, and that way it's in your. If I tap on my little icon over here, it looks like vertical bars. This is in your drafts folder. You can bring up any of your videos that you've saved as drafts, work on them, and then post them. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I know it's a lot that I'm showing you, but it's fun. And you can always take this class as many times as you wish. All right, let's talk a little bit about TikTok challenges. So what I'm going to do is go back and tap on my discover icon at the bottom of my screen. And this is where these TikTok challenges are. And again, these challenges are put out by individuals. They may be put out, they may be sponsored challenges. And that means, Nike may put something out for Mother's Day. Dove may have put something out. Any company may also be putting these out. You have some that are dramatic stories, some that have something to do with fashion. There was one that I saw the other day that I thought was entertaining. There's Mother's Day. If I tap on the hashtag here, what it does is it may actually explain what the challenge is. In this case, it's just Mother's Day. Let's see if I'm tapping on the back arrow button. Pesto eggs. This one happens to be, show us your best pesto egg recipe. Meet the group. What's that? Whether it's your friends, family, or even your pets, give us an introduction to your group. And so if I tap on one of the videos, that's their group. I'm just swiping up. Now I'm just going to tap on this. You may notice that the same background same background music is being used over and over again. And that is also common when you're working with challenges. So if you wanted to respond to a challenge and say, well, I'm going to introduce my group, and maybe you have family or friends, you would just tap on this red, use this hashtag, and it will actually bring you to the record video screen. And what's really nice is it's already using the music for the soundtrack. So you just record your video using that same soundtrack. And in this case, you're going to introduce your own group, and that's how you can participate in a challenge, whether it's show us your best, layup shot, show us your favorite pesto egg recipe, sing us, this country music song, it really depends. Sylvia, did you have a question?
Yes, if you forget to assign a hashtag, where does it go? Where does the video go?
It will still go out there. And let me go ahead and tap on my home button for a moment.
How would I find it again if I don't remember what hashtag, if I assign one or not?
For you could just, the hashtag makes it easier, but if you put in anything in a description, or if you had, entered in a description, like this is my favorite cute puppy, or, my cute puppy video, people could search on it under Discover. They could still go into the search and they could, type out, cute puppy, something like that. So even if it doesn't have a hashtag, it makes it easier to search on. You could also search on, if you knew the author, the artist who made the video. But what you're seeing here is these are all hashtags, but you can still search, and it just may take you a little bit more work on the search end. That's all.
Search by a distinctive term. Is that? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. Anybody have questions about these challenges, what they are? And again, this is an option. You can always go into challenges. You can search on different challenges, scroll through them. Sorry, when you find a particular challenge, tap on it, and then, walk us through step by step and show us your favorite dinner recipe. This might be something really interesting. This looks like starting. So, also, another fun thing that you'll see, which I find very entertaining, is there's a lot of lip syncing. So you'll see sometimes there are videos on here where you'll have a grown-up, an adult who's in the video, but they're lip syncing to maybe their child's voice. And that's also can be very entertaining. So this is all about TikTok challenges. We talked about how you can participate in a challenge if that's something that's interesting. Even if it's not, now that when people are talking about TikTok, they're talking about challenges, at least you have an idea about what they're talking about. So if nothing else, you've at least learned a little bit about TikTok challenges. And before I let you go today, just some takeaways. So remember, TikTok, it's a free app. The reason why it's become so popular is because it's so easy to view these videos that are less than 1 minute. You can create your own videos that are less than, a minute long. There are videos about anything, just any topic you can think of. You can share videos that you think are very, hilarious or are really useful. And of course, there are the challenges, and the big thing for TikTok is a lot of people like to hop on and participate on these challenges. I wanted to thank everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. And I'm just curious, for those of you who've loaded TikTok on today, do you feel a little bit more comfortable navigating today? Just having followed along. Anyone? Shirley's like, yeah, are you? Yeah.
I haven't noted it, Vicky,
Okay,
but you explained it a lot about it. I'm thinking about it, but I need to
okay.
clear some space off my phone.
Yeah, I know that one.
We need a class on that.
And clearing it, yeah. How do you clear space?
Thank you so much for your time and patience.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you.
Anybody still have any questions? Because I recently taught this class and some folks were still like, I don't know. I'm not really sure what this is all about. And I get that. This is just, it's a very different way of using your phone. And again, these very short 1 minute or less videos, this is how different, younger generations are receiving information these days. That's how they're taking it in. So just understand that, when they're talking about TikTok, this is what it's all about. There are other classes that we offer. There's YouTube classes. We also talk about Instagram, if these are some things that you think might be interesting. For those of you who want to join me on other classes that I teach, my next class is going to be Introduction to Google Apps. And I also teach, after that, it'll be getting started with Zoom. Also, if you're looking for some really interesting classes to take, I'm just on the Get Set Up site. I know that we have these great classes for those who are interested in wines. We have these introduction. Jerry is fabulous. I've heard amazing things about his classes that he teaches with wines. They're like a huge hit for those of you who maybe are interested in learning more about wines. I also know that Sue teaches these really interesting classes. I've had people in my other classes take them. They're great. She takes nothing. She takes just things around the house and shows you how to make really interesting stuff. So boredom busters for pets, for seniors, for kids, grandkids. If you're looking for stuff to do, check out her classes. Otherwise, I'm going to stop my share. And I just wanted to thank you all so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. I always have fun when I teach my TikTok class. And it's just great to see you and have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Enjoy
Bye.
TikTok.
Made me comfortable enough to try it, Vicky.
All right. Good. Fun. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.